Gonna start this off. Welcome to the show.
It's not bunch of fucking bullshit. It's not Shut up! I hate you so much. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Dude, I fucking hate that.
Yo, what up? What up, my homies? Welcome to Things I Hate 39. It's good to see you guys, man. Good to be here. Great to be here, you know. I think Things I Hate is evolving. You know what I mean? I feel more calm on the mic now. I don't feel as neurotic or as nervous. You know what I mean? I think it's going to result in me swearing less, which is kind of good. It feels like my comedy is evolving. I'm hoping it's growing. I'm hoping the show is getting funnier, you know, better. Yeah, so I'm going to try and keep that up. In general in my life, I feel a lot calmer these days. Shout out to therapy, big time. I have value. What up? That's my mantra. Another one of my mantras lately is, you know, Tom, how's it going, Tom? Good. The only thing I need is $10 million and a career in comedy. Now, some of you might think, haha, that's depressing because those are two huge goals that I need to work towards. And like, sure, I get that perspective, but the way I've been seeing it lately is like, it's actually really great because I think for the first time in my life, or at least the first time in a long time, you know, I feel pretty good about myself. I don't feel like a piece of shit. I'm doing good things in my life that I like, you know, and I'm making stuff happen for me personally instead of, you know, being obsessed with girls or obsessed with, I don't know, like having a good career, even though I do right now, but having some career that's like a, you know, a nice title. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's just, it feels good to say like, yeah, I'm happy except for I need some more money and, you know, I'm working on my dream, which is pretty nice. So, you know, just a nice thing. You know, I can share nice things on here too. I don't have to be a fucking animal all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a nice thing that's going on for me. So that's my mantra. How you doing, Tom? Good. I just need $10 million in a career in comedy. Sometimes I say, good. I just need $10 million and no job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude. This morning, I'm talking with this nice lady. She's really cute. I like her a lot. We've been texting a lot, which you guys know is difficult for me. Not a texter. And you know, she usually texts a lot. Today she didn't text that much. You know what I mean? So I had a panic attack, basically. And I was like, oh my God, like what if she doesn't like me? All this shit. The classic Tom Murphy maneuver. Oh my God, what if I did something wrong? You know what I mean? And then I was like, yo, hold on. Let's just hold on a hot second. Because I was like, yo, man, let's flip the script, you know. What if she fucks up by alienating me? You know what I mean? And it's not like a fuck you to this lady, you know. She's really great, and I hope we keep seeing each other. But I just was like, yo, man, like, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna do me. Hope I see this lady, but you know, instead of panicking and overanalyzing every fucking pause and duration of our text conversations, I was just like, dude, you know what? I'm gonna chill the fuck out. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I watched the starting of Cowboy Bebop, the movie. Yo, if you don't know Cowboy Bebop, the anime, get your shit straight. Because like, even if you don't like anime, that is some of the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's so fucking cool. It's an anime about bounty hunters in space in the far future, the distant future. And the soundtrack is like jazz. So it's like this cool mix of like anime, sci-fi, and jazz. It's fucking rad. It's so cool. So I watched the movie of that, the start of the movie of Cowboy Bebop, because Cowboy Bebop is a show. And it was so sick. So yeah, I don't know. I just turned it around. Like usually if I had some fucking, you know, situation with a lady, I would like panic and be like, oh my God, it's fucking, it's just, and I was like, dude, you know what? She doesn't like me? Yo, man, that's a bad call on her part. You know what I'm saying? Because I got cool ass fucking t-shirts. I got gray hair, and I'm tall as fuck. And I'm pretty funny. So suck my dick. Yeah, so it's good to be here. You know, that's a little bit of what's going on with me, a little insecurity. I'm learning really to control my insecurities and calm the fuck down. And I think it's coming through my comedy, hopefully. I think that's a necessary move to get better in comedy. So, yeah. So, you know, again, doing good. All I need is $10 million and a fucking career in comedy, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, word. Welcome. Things I Hate 39. First fan experience. Shout out to the homie Clayton. Shout out to the homie Ahmed as well. But frankly, I think Clayton, he's really into the show. So shout out to the homie Clayton. Man, you know, I always like to make friends at work. This dude that I'm talking about, he left my work kind of just before I got there. And so we didn't really cross paths at work. But then eventually I kept hanging out with people from work. And then we linked up. I was at his place. And he was like, yo, man, I'm a big fan of the show. I've listened to almost every episode. And I was like, what? I thought he was full of shit. I didn't think he like, I thought, you know, he was kind of just being nice. Because it's like, it's weird for me to think of people that I don't know, like listening to full episodes of this. That's still like a foreign concept. You know what I mean? When my friends listen to it, I don't know, I kind of get it, or I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, like, thank you very much. But, you know, it's like, they know me, you know what I mean? So I get why they'd be kind of interested in hearing some of the shit I have to say. But when strangers, which was essentially this homeboy, are like, yo, man, I've listened to most of the episodes, and they start, like, hitting me with shit about my life. I'm like, hey, how did you know that? And they're like, dude, you talked about it on your fucking show. And I was like, oh, yeah, true. Like, I did say that. So that was really cool. That was super fucking cool to have that experience. And Clayton might be helping me a bit with some of the audio and mastering, so my audio files don't sound like so much shit. So shout out to Clayton, man. Respect. I was chilling with him last night. We're boys now. We boys. So anyway, yeah, shout out to the homie. When I was young, when I was like grade 6, so probably about like 8 or 9 or 10, you know, somewhere around there, I dated. You know, you didn't really date. It's like you go to movies and tell each other you like each other. This girl, and her name was Nicola. Whatever. I'll say it on here. I don't think I'll say her last name just in case. But you know, so Nicola, this girl, she's babe girl, super cute. She was like the hot girl in grade 6, whatever. So it was sick. So like, you know, I was on cloud 9, super dope. But one day I knew it was destined to fail because we're hanging out, and you know, we're in, like I said, we're in grade 6, we're young, we're hanging out and we're talking about what we like and shit. And she's like, oh yeah, you know, I like this, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, do you like the Andy Griffith Show? And if you don't know, the Andy Griffith Show stars an old white man named Andy Griffith. It's in black and white, and it was on in like the 70s or the 80s maybe, you know what I mean? It's old show, and it's the comedy is like, not only is it like sitcom shitty comedy, it's also like old people shitty comedy. It would be like if you went on a date with somebody now and they were like I don't know, they were like, do you like Matlock? Or like, do you like Murder, She Wrote? Now, don't get me, I fucking love Murder, She Wrote. That was dope as shit. But this was just, I don't even know what to, it was like if you went on a date with somebody now and they were like, you know what politician I really love? Ronald Reagan. And you're like, wait, what? Like, what year were you born? So I remember just like being young as fuck, not even like, barely knowing who that guy was. But then when she showed it to me, even though I was young and even though I was white, I was like, dude, this chick is white as fuck. I was like, I don't know. I was like, what are we in fucking Maine in your family's like summer home in Maine? It was so wild. I never heard anyone say some shit that was so white to me besides this 10-year-old girl in grade 6 asking me if I like the Andy Griffith Show. It's like, bitch, shouldn't you be watching cartoons or something? You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know, like reading Teen World magazine, not watching the fucking Andy Griffith Show. You know what I mean? And maybe some of y'all are going to be like, well, yeah, but watching old shit is cool. Yeah, some old shit, but not the Andy Griffith Show. That shit is like butter, vanilla, margarine, base, plain shit. Anyway. Yeah, shout out to Nicola, I guess. What up? So, just a thought. You know, I'm a paranoid person. Every time I do my recycling, I'm always like, fuck. Did I get my recycling right? You know, because I don't want to do recycling wrong because, you know, then I'm a piece of shit. So you get those items that you're not sure about. Like the one that always fucks me up is like milk cartons. And you're like, dude, I don't know. It's like waxy plastic. I don't know if this is correct. And yes, I've done the research and read all the things. To my knowledge, I think I can recycle them in Montreal, but I'm pretty sure in Ottawa, you couldn't recycle them. So I always have this, even though I do the research, I'm always stressed. I'm like, fuck, like I wish I knew, like each week, I wish I knew what I fucked up in my recycling bin and what I got right. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it would be cool if they could sort the recycling at the curb and then leave you the shit that you fucked up in your garbage, you know, so that you could know what you did wrong and then next week you could fix it. So I thought that'd be neat. I don't know. Not very practical, but you know. Honey mustard, I don't know. It's a dope fucking sauce. What do we got here? Oh. I was just on Instagram. And man, girls do this fucking weird shit on Instagram, and I don't like it. I think like kind of gay guys do it too. And it's like that shit where girls will post like a selfie of themselves or like a, you know, a nice picture of themselves or whatever. And then all their friends will be like, you're so fucking hot. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Like, be my girlfriend. Like, whoa, like, can I marry you? Like shit like that. And I find that so odd. Like I find that so disturbing because it's like, I guess it's like a cycle of like external validation. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't post selfies because I feel like having Instagram is enough, like is a big enough search for external validation. Having social media is a big enough search for social validation, right? If you have a profile and you're active on it, you're looking for likes. That's what you want. Like otherwise, what's the point of being on there? I don't believe that anybody has Instagram like or any social media just for like, oh, I just like to post. I don't buy that at all. Everybody who's active on it wants likes. You know, like if you didn't want that, then you could just store these photos in a folder in your computer, you know, or like I don't know. You know what I mean? So I believe that having social media itself is a seeking of attention, which is not wrong. But, you know, if you're already, like, we're already there. We're already getting external validation on Instagram. And then, like, girls have that thing where they're like, yo, you're so hot. Like, oh, like, I want to marry you. And it's just, it seems like, oh, I don't know. Just so like masturbatory, you know, just so incestuous. Just like, okay, today I'll post this picture and you guys all congratulate me. And then tomorrow Jessie will post her picture and then you guys all congratulate her. And then da 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 da. And it's just like, oh God, like this seems so, yeah, incestuous and like gratuitous. Ugh. But the kind of funny thing that happened was like, this lady I saw on this like friend of a friend, she has enormous tits, like giant. And she posted a picture of herself and her tits were like on full display. And she was wearing a shirt that was kind of sheer. So you could see her nipples, which were also large. Okay. And all the comments were from her friends being like, you're so hot. You're so hot. And I was like, yo, this is such bullshit. How come nobody is mentioning her huge fat tits? You know what I mean? Like, they are the centerpiece of the picture. How come nobody is like, look at those fat fucking milkers? Like, look at that shit. I want to. You know, I mean, like, as long as, you know, ladies, we're all here congratulating how each other look, why neglect these beautiful fat tits? Like, tell your friend she's got some big ones. They're all just like, you're so beautiful, you're so hot. I was like, why are we dancing around the issue here? I really wanted to comment and be like, wow, nice fucking tits. But, you know, I feel like that would be pretty creepy. I also don't know her that well, so it'd almost definitely be really creepy. But it's just like, yo, you guys are all here congratulating the way y'all look, you know, sure, great. If you want to fucking rip this, you know, be my guest, I guess. But I was like, why y'all dancing around this? Y'all saying she's so hot. Y'all saying you want to marry her. Call out those fucking fat titties. Let her know, man. Guaranteed she wants some affirmation on those because they're fucking front and center. I swear to God, her tits took up way more pixels in the photo than her face. It was wild as shit. Just fucking cannons. Good for her, man. She got fat tits. Show them off. I'm tall. You know, I like to talk about being tall. If you get lucky with the genetic lottery, fucking, yeah, live it up. You know what I mean? Fucking A. Cool. What we got here? Buying lots of stuff is a flex. I like to impress girls. You know what I mean? I like to show off. I'm excited for when I'm at the stage with a girl next where I can show off my bathroom cabinet. It's not that tidy, but what I have done is I have stocked up on bathroom sundries. I have multiple toothpastes. I have extra toothpaste waiting for when I run out. You know what I did recently? I used this one specific shaving cream. I bought like 5. It's like I have a cool shaving setup. I have like a lather with the brush, and then you fucking brush it on. So my shaving cream comes in, looks like kind of like a big puck. And then you unscrew the top. I bought 5 of those. They're stacked up in my bathroom, just fucking waiting to be used. They smell nice, like classic man smell, like Charles Bukowski or Ernest Hemingway, you know, and they're like, leather. And I'm just like, I'm so excited to show off my sundry preparedness. If you know what sundries means, it means like small items that you use frequently. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, that's a flex. So I put down, you know, buying lots of shit is a flex. You know, it's like you're organized, you're ready. I have extra dishwashing soap under my sink. You know, I'm about to run out of dishwasher soap. Am I stressed? No, because I got an extra one in the sink. As soon as it runs out, shebang. You know what I mean? It feels good. It feels like, you know, I don't know, just like you're ready for anything. You know what I mean? Like, dude, somebody fucking gets their arm cut off in my house. I'm like, I'm ready. I got extra soap if you need it. I don't know. Just feels prepared, you know, kind of like a mini doomsday prep. I just feel like ready. Yo, we need to go somewhere. I got toothpaste, you know. You need to shave. I got like 50 things of shaving cream. Don't worry. I'm ready. You know what I mean? So that's a flex. So that's a small flex you can do on a budget, you know, to look cool, show that you're, you know, you're capable of taking care of yourself for the ladies. You know, you're capable of taking care of a homestead. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was neat. What the fuck? Oh, no, whatever. Have to return to... No, paying for cable is fucking dumb. That's pretty much it. I don't know, like, my parents pay for cable, and my sister pays for cable. And the fact that my sister... I've never felt more distant from my sister than when she talks about paying for cable. Because it's like, dude, like, it just, you know, you get ads. It's a monthly bill for TV. You have to pick the channel, and you're now a slave to the programming, the schedule of the TV. It's like, why would you ever pay for cable? Gotta watch all the ads. It just drives me nuts. I hate ads. And so it's like, why would you? And they're like, we like it for like sports. And it's like, okay, like, I mean, I guess I'm not a sports guy, but I'm pretty sure you could probably just like stream what you need to do online. I get it, man. Some people like cable just for, you know, the ease. You click on and turn it. But yeah, I've never felt more distant from my sister than when she talks about her fucking cable subscription. I'm just like, dude, we are we are so not the same. So, yeah, my parents have it, you know. In fact, I feel like maybe even my parents got rid of it. So I'm like, Denise, I am now relating harder to our 60-plus-year-old parents than I am to you, my 30-something sister. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Anyway, what else do we got? Comedy is saying what people can't. A lot of the times in my life when I've gotten like big laughs just in social settings, I've just been honest and I wasn't even trying to make a joke. And, you know, I've just said, I don't have an example, but I've just said something like, you know, oh, we should do this. And then people laugh. And I'm kind of like, what? I was being serious, you know? And I've found that I've heard other comics talk about that. And I've heard my friends talk about it too. And I just thought it was interesting because it's like, I feel like a lot of time when I make a joke in my head in a social setting, I just like think of something that's like a little bit, you know, that everyone is thinking. I mean, it just seems obvious. Like everyone is thinking this. It's something that's like left unsaid or some awkward thing. And I just like address it. And sometimes, you know, I don't even have to think of a clever wordplay. I'm just like, haha, like I'm insecure too about X, whatever it is. And I think people laugh because I think people collectively are like kind of chill out about it. And they're like, like, thank God this asshole said it because like I was thinking it. So I don't know. I just thought that was neat. And I think that's why I like comedy a lot because it's like, it helps me relax when I address the unspoken things in the room. Yeah. Because I think a lot of my family, there was like a lot of unspoken tension. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't address stuff. And so I think now I'm like, yo, like, let's address this bullshit. You know what I mean? In like a funny way. Don't be the wrong generation guy. So I thought this was a stereotype that was dead. You know, I thought this was something that I wouldn't see anymore in my lifetime, which is maybe naive. What I'm talking about is those friends or those people who are like, this generation sucks. Now, I was probably like pretty much one of those guys in high school. I wasn't so out with it because I knew it was cringy and lame. There was something deep down. I was like, dude, I can't say that. It's too fucking whack. But I was like really into like Led Zeppelin at the time, you know, and I was like, oh, dude, I wish I grew up in the 60s and it was so much more simple and like, oh, I wish I could fucking go to Zeppelin concerts and all this shit. And so it's just like, and you know, it was like whatever in the 2000s. And I was like, oh, like Justin Timberlake sucks and like NSYNC is whack and oh, this hard rock is so much cooler, you know, like shit like that. But the point is, even when I was in that phase, I knew that it was lame and then I outgrew it. And I stopped being like, oh, I can't believe this fucking Nicki Minaj is and she's terrorizing our children. It's just like, no, man, like, it's all the same. Every generation is roughly the same. You know what I mean? Like, they have some fucking pop artist that is like, whatever, controversial. You know, there's patterns that every generation has a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B or a fucking Justin Bieber or a Zac Efron. They all have that shit. And one of my homies does this. It's so obnoxious to hear people say like, this generation is so weak or so lame. It's like no, like there's sick shit going on right now. And chances are, if that person went back to, you know, this other generation that they love so much, they'd probably just be like, oh, no, I was wrong. 1960 is whack. It's got to be like the 20s. You know what I mean? I hate the people here. It's like, dog, the generation is not the problem. You're the fucking problem. Like, change your attitude. Stop getting so hung up on, like, if people like pop stars or whatever. Stop getting so hung up that people are on phones. One of my homies, like, he's like, oh, phones are so whack. Everyone's on their phone all the time. It's like, yeah, phones are kind of sick. A lot of the time, you know, they suck a lot of the time too, but they're also pretty sick. But you know what really sucks is to hear some piece of fucking idiot shit bitch about them all. I'm fine, you're on your phone. Shut up. Just let the homie do their phone thing. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. Go on your phone, do your phone. I don't know. I mean, it's rude if you're doing it in front of your homies. That's rude. Don't be on your phone in front of your friends. But it's as obnoxious to know somebody who's on their phone 24/7 as it is to hear somebody bitch about people being on their phones 24/7. That's the same level of obnoxiousness, okay? Don't complain. He said as he talked on his podcast called Things I Hate. Don't fucking complain. Rules don't apply to me. It's just don't be that fucking guy. Don't be like my generation. Everyone's on their phone. Why don't you experience life as it's like, no, man, just live how you want to fucking live and don't tell people what to do. Yeah, you know, it's fucking whack. It just makes you look it makes you look stupid because it makes you look stupid. Why does it make you look stupid? I'm not sure. I think it makes you look stupid because it's like, dude, of all the things that you know, could choose to be doing, the choice you're making right now is to complain about how much your present setting sucks. If you don't like your present setting and you have issues with it, change it. Don't complain about it in general. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like obnoxious if I sat around going like, every comedian sucks. I wish I could be like, I'm a famous comedian. Like I could beat all those guys. Like, oh, every comedian. It's like, no, man. Maybe I have those thoughts, but I don't like vocalize them, and I take action to try to get there. So if you don't like being around people who are on their phone so much, find new fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? Change your fucking life. Don't bitch and complain. My generation's like, fuck you. Shut up. Shut up. I'm so obnoxious. I was hanging out with a homie of mine who did that recently, so it's a little, you know, a little sore. What else we got? Oh, little treat for you guys. You know, I'm a big fan of Disney. You know what I mean? And well, I just thought it would be funny. You know what? We'll just test this out. We'll see how this goes. Let's see how this goes here. Hold on. Okay, this guy. Oh, here we go. Definitely gonna get flagged for this. So I thought maybe, you know, I'd do some impressions, you know, bring it back up. So here's my impression of Mickey Mouse rapping on fucking Juicy. Ready? Yo.
Ha-ha! It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and every day up in the limousine. Ha! On my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Ball. Ha! Hanging pictures on my wall.
So I won't do too much more. I just wanted to do that. So that's a little goofy thing, you know. Trailers versus... Oh, last time I was on here, I talked about movie trailers. Trailers for movie trailers. The other night I was watching a movie, and it's a good movie dialogue writing. I want to hear the dialogue writing. Turn it up. Excellent. Oh, words. I can hear them all. Now, switch to an action scene. They're blowing out my fucking TV. My poor neighbors, you know. Like, fuck you, guys. Fuck you, movie producers. You know what I mean? Like, dog, it is 2021. We have trailers for movie trailers, and we don't have properly mastered film audio that doesn't blow your ears out when it changed from a dialogue scene to a fucking action scene. Now, I know. I mess with music production. I know it's hard to master shit, and I know it's hard to get the audio file such that it plays properly balanced on different hardware. I know that. And if you don't know what I mean, when you master audio, you know, an audio file has like peaks and valleys, right? If I speak loud and yell, the audio file is going to be very loud. And if I talk quiet, it's going to be quiet. So when you master, you try to mitigate those differences such that the volume is constant throughout. You know what I mean? So it's like, dog, it's 2021. We have AI that's, you know, probably going to kill us. We have fucking robotic dogs. We got pollution. We got, you know, Amazon taking over the world. Can we just get a fucking properly mastered film, please? We got trailers for our motherfucking movie trailers, and we don't have a properly mastered film. What the fuck? And last time I talked about trailers versus movie trailers, you know, I made the point where it's like, some cunt, some CEO fuck made the call to be like, okay, employees, here's what you're going to spend your time on. You're going to spend your time on creating a trailer for a movie trailer. Definitely not redundant or obnoxious or insulting to the audience, insulting to my intelligence, to our intelligence. No, this is a good use of our time. This is smart. No, they did that. Instead of doing something useful, a properly fucking mastered film. So I don't have to fucking get up and turn my TV down. I don't have a remote, I'm fucking broke, man. I got to get up, turn the motherfucking down, just like it's the 70s. Wrong generation. Hello. Anyway, it just, like, fuck you. I can't believe you're putting out trailers for movie trailers and you're not spending time fixing this problem. It just pisses me off because it's like, that's the whole thing is like, yo, you fucking assholes. Like, look at the world and the problems that need to be fixed and fix those problems. Don't put a trailer for a movie trailer. Come on, bro. You're putting out a trailer for a movie trailer. You got busted ass audio track. What the fuck? Get your fucking life, bro. Get your whole life together. Get all your shit, put it in a fucking backpack and figure your shit out. Fucking CEO fucks. I hate that bullshit. Oh my God. Speaking of fucking cunts, how about those shit teachers who, when you were a kid, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you? Can you be any more of a piece of shit? You know what I mean? Here's why. Because, and maybe people are like, oh, teachers. Oh, don't make fun of teachers. Whatever. Fuck you. You can be a teacher and still be a fucking cunt. A shit asshole. You could be any profession and still be a piece of shit. You could be a humanitarian worker and be a fucking cunt to work with. I mean, you're doing good, but you're still a fucking asshole. So, teachers, if you're a new teacher on the scene, thank God I think this trend is fading because the whole meme generation is like, yo, like, this is fucking lame. Don't do this. I've seen a lot of memes about this. But it's just like, okay, so the picture, right? Elementary school, even high school, you are a teacher. You're at least 30, I'd say. You're at least 25. You know what I mean? At least. So you're a fucking adult. You're in a room full of children. Now, compared to you, these children are fucking... They're like insects. Their brains are, they're just dumb. They're not developed. They're going through all these hormones. They have no chance of competing, like, verbally or intellectually. I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there's some smarties, but in general, teenagers and kids they're just dumber. They're dumber. They haven't had time to learn. They haven't had time to figure shit out. I know I was fucking dumb when I was a teenager. Still am. What's up? A little bit. Not really. Anyway. So you've got a leg up because you're a fucking adult. You've had time to figure all this shit out. You're in a position of power, right? You're a teacher. They have to listen to you. Then a student hits you with a well-known English phrase, okay? Perfectly understandable, perfectly clear what the intention is, perfectly understandable. And you decide to nitpick a grammar rule that is not even, like, universally agreed upon. It's not agreed that, like, may I go to the bathroom is more grammatically appropriate, because the general argument for situations like this is, like, language is not supposed to be, like, nitpicked. It's supposed to be, like, are you conveying a meaning properly? You know what I mean? I'm butchering the argument a bit. But anyway, this is not even universally agreed upon. And you're going to decide to make this person look dumb in front of all their peers that they're probably already super insecure about, just so, like, you can feel even more superior for, like, a hot second. Like, do you have any fucking pride at all? Like, just talk about it from a purely, like, joke standpoint. It's like low-hanging fruit that's not funny, and you're just a fucking dick because you're just making this poor, freaked out student seem like even, like, freak out even more because, he thinks he's an idiot because he said can instead of may. I just, can you tell that this happened to me once and I was sore about it? But it's just so fucking whack. Like, imagine being an adult and going into your classroom full of children and then making fun of the children because they said something a little bit wrong. Like, imagine if you have nephews or whatever, and your nephews come up and they're like, I want go play to the park. And you're like, I want go play? What are you, fucking retarded? It's I want to go play. Oh my God, you're so stupid. Imagine if you did that. You'd be everyone in your family would be like, hey man, why are you being such an asshole to little Jimmy? And then you'd be like, oh, but he said I want go play. That's not grammatically correct. And they're like, yeah, he's 5. Why don't you pump the brakes, you psychopath? That's what teachers do in front of everybody. Crazy. So if you're a teacher, yo, don't do that. That is some fucking whack shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy to me that I was thinking about that and I was like, I can't believe adults did that shit. One time I had this piece of shit teacher. I was in grade 4 and we had this fucking bear dressed up like a jester. We called him Jester. And like, it was like one of those things where like each week somebody would kind of take him home and look after him. Even as a kid, I was like, this is fucking lame. Like, this is so stupid. We'd like write a journal about what he did. I was like, what he did? He fucking sat on my dresser for the weekend. You know, like, I'm not a fucking, you know, this isn't a Disney movie where he comes to life. He's a fucking stuffed animal. I was never into stuffed animals. I couldn't give a fuck. I was a Lego homie. I was a video game homie. You know, direct, quick, give me action, give me fucking results, Lego, video games, let's go. You know, party, fireworks, let's go. Cool shit. Not lame stuffed animal shit. Anyway, so you had to write a fucking journal for him, you know? Ugh. Anyway, it was my turn to do it. And me and my homie were fucking around with him, fucking around with the animal in class. And he's a stuffed animal. So I just like, you know, we're just messing around and I fucking punched him. I punched the stuffed animal. Just like bang, like that. My teacher, like, lost his shit. He was like, Tom, that's not how we treat other people's things. Can you imagine a fucking grown-ass man getting mad because a child struck his fucking teddy bear? That's crazy. That is crazy shit. So, of course, I was so upset because this man yelled at me, and I immediately went to the bathroom and started bawling my fucking eyes out. And then he had to come and apologize to me because he was fucking crazy to do that. And I could even tell he was embarrassed when he came to apologize because he had to, like, when I started crying, he realized how much of a fucking cunt he was. Yeah, I cried. Fuck you, I'm a sensitive guy. So, yeah, like, that's just crazy, man. Teachers, I mean, I get it, you know. If you're around kids all day and they're pushing your buttons, I get it. You know, maybe you're upset that you're a teacher. Maybe you're not happy with that route in life. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I could see how there'd be pent up frustration. But dog, you gotta reel that shit in. I don't know. Take up boxing. Take your fucking aggression out on someone else. Become a serial killer. But don't fucking say can you to the bathroom question. You know what I mean? Yeah, go beat up some homeless people if you got to let that steam out. I don't know, you know, follow your heart. Yeah, so that's that. What's this? Oh, how we doing on Los Timetios? I think we're good. Oh, is it really almost been an hour? Shit. I'm gonna throw some jokes on because I also got sex toy reviews if we want to do that. Let's throw some jokey jokes on. I don't know how good these are going to be. Frankly, I'm a little bit worried about these jokes. I talked to one of my listeners recently, and he was like, dude, don't fuck up the joke section so hard. And I was like, dude, that's so fair. So I'm going to try not to be a fucking idiot this time. We'll try to go through this correctly. Okay, let me see here. Hold on. It's time for jokes. Jokes. Let's go, baby. Jokes. Word up. Okay. Oh, word. Okay. Okay. Vampires are like vacuums. They both suck. Hey. Experts warn of COVID-32 if origins of COVID-19 are not uncovered. No word yet on whether Vin Diesel will reprise his role as Dom in COVID-33.
It's time for hard fact lyrics.
It's not time for that. It's not. No, I pushed the wrong button. Okay. I wish girls would stop putting pictures of their kids on dating apps. It makes it really hard to jerk off. I used to be a Christian. Then I took a psych elective in college, and now I'm just obnoxious at parties. Atheist joke, you know what I mean? Let's see. If stress burns calories, then call me Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a pretty chill guy until I decide you suck. I don't know, kind of weird. This one's a bit long. Did you buy weights for the pandemic? Weights? Those are for suckers. I bought a 30-pound bag of concrete, lugged it back on my bike, popped a tire, fell on my arms, then spilled it all over my apartment while trying to pour it into old laundry detergents. I'm a DIY kind of guy. Listening to jazz is great for when you want to make it really clear that you're trying way too hard. You know? How the fuck does dust accumulate so fast? And other problems you didn't have before 30. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. And swing. My mom got me a set of juggling balls for my birthday, which is a great way of saying, yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with your life either, but I'm here to support you. Soon it will be millennials' responsibility to have the mom, you're turning into a Karen conversation with their parents. You look like you can handle your liquor. Yeah, well, I'm down to 2 panic attacks per cup of coffee, so you could say that. Ooh, okay, sorry, God. Jeez. My dog is so loyal. Bitch, if you fed me, pet me, and paid for my medical bills, I'd be loyal too. Oh, there's a little bad. Deleting social media is like going to the gym. Yeah, sure, it's healthy, but like, fuck that. Light bulbs are like butt plugs for light bulb sockets. I like that one. My homie didn't like that one, but this one is hardcore. A black woman was fined $385 for talking loudly on the phone in public. She says it was racially motivated. A police spokesperson responded with, "Trust me, if it was racially motivated, we would have just shot you." That's tough. That's tough, but it's progressive if you think about it. Don't cancel me. It's progressive. Oregon police found meth and invasive snails in a car after a high-speed chase. If someone had told me that I could fuck around with snails and sell drugs, my guidance counselor conversations would have been a lot different. Hey, come on. And that's all. That was fucking jokes. There you go. Okay, now I get to unveil a new fucking intro, because here we go. Yeah, baby. Ooh, give it to me now. Oh, we got the sex toy review, baby. Got the sex toy review. I got the sex toy review. Sex toy reviews. Ooh, how you doing? How's that for a saucy intro? Okay, cool. So sex toy reviews. So we kind of covered some of the vibrators. I thought we'd branch out into butt plugs, something I'm curious about. I would love, if we're being real, I would love to have sex with a lady while she wore a butt plug with like a tail, I think that'd be hot. Call me a freak, whatever. That's what I like. Okay, I thought we should start with the Reddit question, searching for the best butt plug, because that's what I search, best butt plug Reddit. So here we go. What are good butt plugs to try for a complete beginner? I don't have any experience with anything anal at all, but I'm curious and want to try. So I was looking for maybe an anal training kit. Bad anus. No. Bad butthole. No. Bad. Anal training. So I could work up to bigger ones, or possibly just getting this one. And it's a link. Let's see. Ooh, Dr. Johnson Platinum Premium Silicone. Well, is it silicone or platinum? Oof, okay. It looks pretty regular. I also like the idea of being able to wear a plug for long periods of time. That's pretty hot, yeah. So I really want to find a kit where the bases aren't round / won't chafe. Put a lot of thought into this. Okay. Additionally, are more bulbous plugs better or more elongated ones? Also, would it be a good idea to get a vibrating one or to start with one that doesn't vibrate? Oop. P.S. Hoping that hyperlinks work. Still learning Reddit, blah, blah, blah. Take a look. This is a response. Take a look through my introduction to butt plugs. Oh my God. This response, not only is it long, it's more well-cited than a lot of Wikipedia articles. Holy shit. Let's see what we got here. Introduction to butt plugs. Oh my God, it's a fucking blog. Look at this shit. Introduction for anal beginners. Yeah, boy, I'm an anal beginner. A good rule of thumb is to start with a 1 to 1.25 diameter plug. That's about like, yay. That's pretty hefty, I think. But if you want a more exact idea of what size you should begin with, play with your fingers. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. I don't know if I'm ready to put my fingers in my ass. I was thinking about this more, for the girl. Hey, I'm interested in trying butt plugs, so I've done the research for you, and I'm going to talk about a selfless lover, you know what I'm saying, right here. Yeah, lube up your fingers, see how many you can fit in your butt, then measure their circumference, divide your measurement by pi. Yeah, whatever. Throw in some math in there. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here and, here, I'll just start with the first one linked. Let's see the reviews, baby, reviews. Ooh, mostly 5 and 4 stars. This plug is a good choice for men. What's up? Who want some comfortable prostate stimulation. This plug is a good choice for men who want some comfortable prostate stimulation during sex with their partner. It's just the right depth and thickness to feel it rubbing against your prostate while being intimate with your partner, and also being able to clamp down on it with your sphincter muscles. Jesus Christ. Very comfortable to wear. I have worn this for several hours with no issues. I like how this lady was like, I'm going to test this out, puts it in, and responds back to Amazon after wearing it. That's cool. I like that. My girlfriend loves it. Could be a little larger. Shouldn't your girlfriend decide that, bro? As a newcomer to this kind of play, maybe I'm not that. Whenever people talk about like sex play, role play, like, blank play, I'm always like, damn, like that is kind of disturbing. I think it's because play is kind of like a child word, it has like a youthful connotation. They're like play, and you're like, Jesus, Anyway, as a newcomer to this kind of play, maybe I'm not very well qualified to write a review concerning this kind of toy. Any way I can account my own experience, any way I can account my own experience, which I can describe as excellent. Oof, you gotta check your grammar, bro. What do we got? This plug is a good choice for men who want some comfortable prostate stimulation with their partner. Dude, this is a double review. Very comfortable. Wearable all day? Holy shit. Tom B, that's a dude wearing a butt plug all day. I wonder if he's gay. It would be sick if they showed their sexual orientation next to these fucking reviews. Okay, whatever. That was kind of okay. Let's see if we got another one here. Oh my God. Mood Naughty Trainer Kit. Let's see. Doc Johnson's Mood Naughty one. Jesus Christ. Anal training. Holy shit. What else we got here? Guide to training your ass. All right. I think that's good. I think we covered enough ground there. How are we doing? I think maybe we're a bit under. We're pretty close. We'll fucking stop there for today. Did I get everything? Yeah, I think I'm good. Bird up. That was Things I Hate 39. We love you guys, and I'll see you soon. All right. Goodbye.